Here we are pulling out of the house. We loaded up in half an hour and we are going a whole 8 miles to our little county campground. It's our anniversary this weekend. We just found a campsite that was open for the rest of the week and the weekend. So that's how we're going to celebrate. I'm following separately in our Kia because Steve has an appointment tomorrow in town at noon, and Thursday we have to run our granddaughter back and forth from her summer job. But it's only 8 miles back to town, so that's okay. So I'm following Steve in the Kia as he's zooming on out. We packed up, I can't believe it, in half an hour. We threw in groceries, dog food, our medications, and some clothes. And that's it. Well, and the camera. So here we are on the road again. Not too often we get to see our vehicle from the back vantage point of following it. Well, here's our campsite, number 12. It's a nice paved site. Sadly, this park had become victim to the emerald ash borer, and the whole center of this park, all the trees had to come down 2 years ago. I'll insert a few photos here. Here. So we're ready to back up onto our site, except this happens to be one of them without water included. So Steve pulled in across the road quick to fill our tank with water. And well, if we're conservative for 5 days, we'll do okay. Otherwise, we'll just stretch a hose across or from the neighbors or something to fill up if we need to. So Steve's filling up, then we'll be able to back into our campsite. We're right on the waters of Green Bay. We brought along the fishing poles. We're going to maybe do a little fishing. There's a nice little fishing pier here. And over here, this is all new trees. After everything had to get cut down and taken out, it was all dead, which was sad. But I'm glad to see they put in a variety of nice, mature trees. And there's beautiful birch back behind us. It's kind of nice to see that. So there's campground's about half full tonight. On the weekend it'll be just about full all the way. But here's our campsite. Home sweet home for the next 5 nights.
Where should I put these?
Up your back. Up your back. Sure.
look at that one. It's all folded up like a triangle.
Oh, the lily pad, yeah. The one's a triangle, one's a full green circle, and one's a half and half. Yeah.
Bright yellow triangle.
They're shapes.
Look at the little small ones.
Wow.
Tiny ones. And then here comes, look at another triangle one. Is that a branch in there?
Could be. Okay. Here's Grandpa. Watch him catch one on the first cast.
Bro, look at, there is a branch in there, look. Dude, there's branches in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
And seaweed.
What?
It's hard to tell.
Oh, look at that. Clayton caught a vegetarian fish. Yeah. That's a salad fish.
Yeah,
You like that one, Claire?
no legs.
Go hauling a big one, Grandpa?
Sure. As soon as one bites.
Now.
I saw where it's flashed.
Yeah, no, it was one of the smaller ones, though, like a little bit bigger in the hand. I don't have that. The light is on.
So far, you almost caught a turtle.
Yeah.
Here comes a seagull. He says he'll take anything you don't want.
Oh, there's a little, whatever you want to call them, the little.
Got this out of it. Ugh.
Where'd you catch that?
I got it out and all the muck.
Oh,
We got it out.
well, wasn't that nice of you?
Yeah, it was stuck in it.
Claire's on the harbor cleanup crew.
I guess so. She's fishing for garbage.
Yeah, I'm getting out all of the garbage.
Oh, and let me see it.
Oh,
Okay,
Quite a bit, huh?
pretty cool. What kind of turtle?
painted turtle.
It's an artistic one. It knows how to paint.
Yep. Oh my god. Look at this. He's in the water.
Yeah, he's gonna go reunite him with his cousins. See, there's other turtles there. See?
Oh, you scared them back under the water.
Because Gabe, you have to say chubby bunny and keep stuffing your
Chubby
cheeks
bunny. I'm at
with
5.
marshmallows. You're at 5?
Yeah.
You're sticking on your braces.
I didn't think of it. Chubby bunny 6. Chubby bunny.
Claire, do you have weird siblings?
Yeah, I would bark.
Chubby bunny.
I think you're done. It's stuck.
Ugh.
Boy, Claire, you're the smartest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Grandpa, you gonna play? No? Okay. Nick says he will play. He will win because he's got a really long mouth. Bet you could pack about 20 in there.
Cram it down there.
Well, kids, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Love you. What's Stevie-O doing in the What Have You outside kitchen today? He's got a couple burgers on the grill. And to go along with that, I just put together some crunchy salads. We have some nice Sheboygan rolls, pickles, and a slice of tomato. What do you think, Steve?
Looks good, tastes good, smells good.
Here, we'll do it into the mic.
Smells good, tastes good. Looks good.
Okay, we've had sunshine on and off. Here, let me fix this mic. We've had sunshine on and off today, and it looks like maybe there's some dark skies coming. So we're cooking up a little bit early, hope it passes over. Generally, that seems to happen here along on the shore of Lake Michigan, here by the Green Bay. The storms will come up, they'll get close, and they'll pass right over. We're hoping. So I don't think I did a shot of our entire campsite setup yet here on Site 12 at North Bayshore. But we have our motorhome here. We did not take the cargo trailer because we didn't bother to bring along the bicycles. There's not very far to ride around here. And we do have our home Kia here because we've run back and forth a couple times with the grandkids. And Steve had an appointment. But we're on a paved site with electric. We don't have water, but it is available nearby. And look what pulled in next to us today. Another Winnebago View. And they're towing a Ford Maverick pickup. Steve's been oogling it, thinking maybe we should start towing again. So, Nicky Doodle is here, all set on his little leash. And this is something we do to hold on to his leashes. There's a big carbiner on our lawn chairs. See? And it keeps him there. If he's going to take off, he's got to take the whole chair with him, right, Nick? You're not going anywhere. That's looking good. We're using the Shar's Honey Grams. And we have dark chocolate and marshmallows to make s'mores. A YouTubing couple we watch had these Shar gluten-free honey grams. They have a very good texture and taste rather than regular graham crackers. Ooh, Steve's doing a good job. They're golden. How do you think they are, Chef?
I don't know. Not lose one. Yeah,
Ooh, I think you're going to lose them.
Yep, better take them.
Okay, put it right over that. There's one. And there's the other. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think they look pretty good to me. We're going to try this out here in the sunshine. We're in What Have You kitchen, outdoor kitchen tonight. And I put everything together on a tray and just tossed it outside. First thing we're going to do is peel up some of these carrots, cut some onions and some garlic. And we're going to put them, let's put that here, in the steamer basket. We're going to cook the carrots in the water underneath because the carrots take longer than the broccoli or the cauliflower. So we'll do that. Sun's kind of bright. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening here at North Bayshore Campground. And Stevie-O's over there lurking behind the camera. Spent a delightful afternoon doing some sewing, working on a quilt. I'll insert a photo here. It's a smaller lap quilt that matches the quilt I already have on the bed. And it's going to be not only to protect our seat from little doggy claws on our imitation fake pleather seat, love seat, but also I made it double wide that we can use it to curl up when we watch TV. So I was working on that, and earlier today we ran into town. Steve wanted to get the lawn cut. We're due for a stretch of some really hot, humid weather. And Steve wanted to get the backyard cut, and we noticed something really interesting, and we think it's what's known as a fairy circle. And I'll insert some photos here. And we looked really close, and it appears to be a fungus. It's way out in our backyard, 2.5 acres, so we're not going to be overly stressed about trying to cure it or save the lawn. It's basically an overgrown field. But we took some pictures and we sent it to the extension office for the extension agriculture agent to take a look and just let us know for sure if that's what it is. So that was interesting today. And also the little baby birds that had been being raised in a nest in our fern on the front porch have now flown the coop. They flew away. So we can now have our fern back. It's Friday in the campground, and we're getting people pulling in. It's filling up for the weekend. Looks like every site has been reserved. And it's supposed to get really hot and muggy next week, in the 90s, and high humidity. So Steve is waiting behind the camera over here on standby. We're going to cook outside tonight instead of in the camper. And he is going to get the water boiling here for the carrots. There we go, Steve. We now have carrots. Okay. Then we have some cauliflower to use up here. Get rid of these stems. I like to put them in a separate little Ziploc bag so they're not stinking up the camper or the garbage. And we'll run those down to the trash bins that are near the entrance of the park. Ooh. So one of Steve's favorite vegetables is cauliflower. One of mine is broccoli. So we make a nice pair. Right, dear?
Yep.
So there's the cauliflower for Steve, and here's the broccoli for me. So it didn't get very hot today, but that sun really seems intense. There's UV warnings out that I think have to do with the ozone layer and getting thinner and thinner, and we're getting hotter and hotter. So what we like is once the carrots are about halfway steamed or cooked through, we set this on top and it steams these vegetables while the carrots finish cooking. There we go. Got that done. Ta-da! That'll be your next step. Don't put them on yet though, Steve. Please. Okay. Okay, next up on our little dinner here is we have a second kettle here, and that's going to be our sauteing kettle. And we're going to do up a hunk of Valdalia sweet onion, one of our favorites. I like these little onion keepers for in the refrigerator. That really helps keep the smell down. Although Valdalia don't smell nearly as strong as yellow onions. So I like to cut these in little arches. There we go. We kind of break them up a little bit, sprinkle them in the pan. And I know this one here is blasphemy, but I really hate cutting and peeling garlic, fresh garlic. So yeah, I buy it in the bottle. Sorry. And we have some olive oil. Throw in a little bit of that. And we have a good old gob of butter here. Oh well, we're from Wisconsin. We can put that all in. And then this part here, we're going to be simmering up on the other burner in a little bit. And here's some of our favorite Harvest Blend spice, Rustic Pantry Harvest Blend. We get this at our local Fleet Farm. Blaine's Fleet Farm also has it. And we've gotten this Three Bears, Alaska, of all places. But I'll put a link below of this. So we have that. We throw in a little bit of dried parsley for color. I was like that. And we'll throw in some pepper. Okay, we're gonna saute that up when our veggies are partially done. Then what we have to add to that are some pre-cooked pieces of chicken thighs that I've saved in the freezer. We'll toss that in when that's almost done. So, through the magic of editing, we'll zoom ahead. Okay. Now, we're going to add our other kettle to the burner. We slid this one over. We're gonna saute up these onions just till they're partially translucent. We don't want them fully cooked. I love these kettles. These are Carote or Carote. The handles pop off and on like so. You can move them around. This one comes with a steamer that fits the smaller kettle. I have a variety and assortment of them. I'll put a link below of our video of our review of them. We're not sponsored in any way. They're just some kettles that I really like. Also, they come with little felted flower petal shaped trivets that go in between them so they don't rattle when we go down the road. They stack all in one stack in our drawer. So I'm sauteing up the onions, the garlic, the butter, the olive oil, and the spices. Now here's our chicken thighs. There we go. They're frozen, so they need a little bit to cook through. Now, while those are cooking, I'll show you one other trick that I learned. These are the little cups of minute rice. And this is the jasmine. It's already cooked. Normally you put this in the microwave for a minute, but that'll take care of cooking it. But I cut it with a knife into quarters, because otherwise it's a big chunk. If you dump it in the kettle all at once, it makes a big chunk. This way, by cutting it in quarters, I can put it in pieces. It's easier to break up. Okay. Starting to cook through here a little bit. And I think I'm going to turn this heat down a little. Gotta keep stirring this because we're not quite centered on the burner. And I'm going to add P.F. Chang's sesame sauce. We like that flavor. Just do a little dollop of that. And then the other flavor that we like, this is from Aldi, and it's Berman's Orange Stir-Fry Sauce. We put in some of that. Let that cook through a little bit. And again, through the magic of editing, we will be back in a moment. It's starting to smell delicious. Ooh. I think this process would take a lot longer if we were using raw chicken. We would have to technically stir fry it. Okay, we're going to check the texture of these vegetables here. Oh, they look pretty fall apart tender. So I think what we're going to do is turn this down a little more, and we're going to drain the vegetables. Okay, I think we're about ready to add the rice. Let's give this another stir. Yeah, the meat is definitely heated through. The onions look great. And here's what I meant about the rice. My hands are clean. Take out a quarter of it at a time and crinkle it up. Much easier than trying to chop in there. There we go. Stir it up a little bit. And now our veggies are all drained and ready. Look at that. Tender carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. And we'll turn this off. Steve, all I have to do is turn that off. Do you turn off at the tank? Okay, I don't know, because I don't use this grill. This is Steve's grill. And here we are, stirring up our stir fry. Technically, we didn't fry it to call it stir fry. But boy, oh boy, does that look good. And here we are, all plated up, ready for dinner.